We go Florida State side out of bounds right here.
Right side out of bounds. McGee, left wing. There's a cutting Jones underneath. Jones leans up with the left hand, puts it in. What's wrong? It's a 2 and not a 3 from the J, but he lays it in. Great run there. Great play.
Again, great out of bounds. Again, great side out of bounds play. And one thing I'm seeing is as the season's going on, we're a lot more crisp in how we're running our side out of bounds based on, again, our baseline underneath plays.
Jessamy to the right hand.
Yeah.
Wow, great move. Lays it up and in. The big man's got handles.
Yeah, he does. Jessamy.
Florida 2, Bakersfield. McCray off a Steen screen. The cross, kicking out Jones. Corner 3, no good. Long rebound run down by Mark. Down to Florida Smith. Lob, Mark puts it up, falls off the rim, no good. McGee trying to run down the rebound, he can't. Mark grabs it to George, to a cutting Jessamy in the paint, another layup.
Yeah.
And this guy, Jessamy's loose right now.
Yeah, my man Jessamy's gotten layups. And again, like I said, this is one of those things where Coach Louds before the game said you got to bring your energy. So far, we're 2.5 in, and this team, again, has been a little bit lackadaisical, especially on the defensive end of Florida.
Wiggins long 3, way off, no good. Rebound to Jessamy. 6-2 early on. 2.5 minutes in. C.J. Hardy walks it across the San Francisco City College and West L.A. College transfer. Hardy, 16.3 points per game. Pass down low. There's Jessamy again, guarded by Jones. Whips it out to Smith. A long 3 coming. Shorted it, no good. Steen the rebound. Now to McCray, far sideline. McCray whips it in the corner, now to Wiggins. Jones, now to McGee, top of the key, 3 coming off the heel, no good. Long rebound run down by Wiggins. Wiggins now on the attack, all the way to the rack, floats it up and in. Great take by Chauncey.
Yeah, and what I'm looking at now, even when I saw that last shot by Kobe, we're not getting aggressive into our shots. It's kind of a slow, like kind of, when you're warming up, getting yourself going. We got to step into those shots going full tilt.
McCray is going to be called for a foul. He shoved Hardy as Hardy was trying to cut through after passing it to the right wing. And here comes Shah Muhammad early in the game. Interesting substitution here as Luke Louts bringing in Muhammad. Has not played a lot, but looking for a little more physicality underneath.
Yeah. Again, I thought, the last game, Shah Muhammad came out, had 2 big blocks down the stretch. So, again, you're going to need a guy like him, especially when you're playing. That's what
There's
you're bringing
a block
in the
by
game right now.
Jessamy, but he got it back. Muhammad the block on Jessamy at the rim, but Jessamy runs it down and lays it in. He's got all 8 points. Now McCray with it on the bounce, bumps into Jessamy, kicking in the corner, Wiggins left corner 3, air ball, no good. Rebound Karam's out to Jones. McGee now to McCray. McCray a jab step, he'll fire a triple. That's way off, no good. And we are cold shooting it right now, 0 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, and the thing is like I said, it's the pace of how you're shooting those shots matter.
8-4, all from the big man, Ronald Jessamy. Smith on the attack, fall away 18-footer, no good. Rebound to Chauncey Wiggins. Coming off his first career double-double, long outlet to McGee. Bobbles the catch and it knocked away, and it's off of him. He's saying, look at it, and we're gonna take a peek. It's a media timeout, we'll take it as well. We'll see if Luke Louts elects to challenge this. Something new in college basketball this year, and we're gonna challenge it. So we'll tell you about it on the other side. It's a Sunstop second look. We got to take a timeout. 15:46 left early on. 8-4 Bakersfield with the lead. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
Game day is full of big calls, but none bigger than choosing to drive sober. If you've been drinking, don't get behind the wheel. Call a ride, call a friend, or call it a night. In Florida, nearly 1 in 5 crashes with an impaired driver results in a fatality. Drunk driving is a personal foul with lifelong consequences. Make the right call. Drive sober, arrive alive. Go Knowles. A message brought to you by the Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles.
Hey, fellow Floridians,
we're the Wombles. We're retirees with 5 grandkids.
And huge fans of natural gas. When the kiddos visit from Ohio, we go through towels like pool water. That's why we love our natural gas dryer. It dries in a jiff.
So we use less energy and save money, too.
Yep.
Now earn up to a $300 cashback rebate when you install a new energy-efficient natural gas dryer. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, and manage IT and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through bundling services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization. Schedule your free consultation now at rjyoung.com/FSU.
This is Florida State basketball on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Well, we got one. Adrian on a Sunstop second look. We challenged one and got one there.
Hey, we got one. What's interesting, watching a lot of these college basketball games, I think these college coaches are getting used to this. I think the guys behind the bench, because I've watched a few games, and a lot of guys are losing challenges. They're like, I watched last night, Gonzaga did one. They were pretty early, 15 minutes into the game, and I was like watching. I'm like, man, that's pretty obvious it was out on Gonzaga. But I guess, but again, there's going to be some of it where you get used to doing it. And we actually won one this time. So that's great.
That's a Sunstop second look. It only takes one look to find everything you need under the sun at Sunstop. Food, fuel, and smiling faces at their 80 locations in Florida, Georgia, and Alabama. Sunstop, a proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Tamapa Song checks in. Martin Somerville's in the ball game as well, as the Noles 0 of 7 from 3 to start this game. And down 8-4, just underway. This guy, Ronald Jessamy's working it. 6'8" big man out of Philadelphia. A 2023 graduate of Palmetto Ridge High in Naples. Into Basong. He swings it over to McCray. Top of the key, running the show. He'll drive it. McCray flips it up. No good, but Jessamy called for a bump. And that's one way to get him off his rhythm there a little bit. McCray will shoot two.
Yeah, that time, great job by Rob, getting downhill, being able to get to the basket. And that's what you got to do. We're 0 for 7. We're going to keep shooting threes, but you got to get yourself going, get you some easy buckets. And I also think, too, our pace has got to pick up. So it wouldn't shock me if we come out right now and we see some type of press we go to, a little 2-2-1 or something like that, to actually get the energy up a little bit.
McCray makes the first one, his first point of the night. 8-5 our score. Bakersfield out of the Big West Conference, picked 10th of 11 teams, short of the second one. Rebound, Karams around, ball loose on the baseline, run down by George of Bakersfield. Gets it over to C.J. Hardy. Here we go, running and jumping, bad pass, but run down by George on the far sideline. Trying to jump him there. Hardy in trouble along the timeline. Double team, throws it away. 5-second call. You called it, Adrian. There's that pace, and man, it feels like it starts with Somerville when he comes in the game.
He does. Martin Somerville, again, coming from the DMV, gets in there. Prince George County gets going, got some toughness about him. And the other thing is this, what I like that Coach Louch does, make or miss, we were still in it. A lot of times coaches only do it on makes, but we were still in it, and I think that threw him off a little bit.
McCray left wing Jones, hand off McCray. McCray driving, spinning to the left hand, the up fake, bumps into a defender, puts it up with the right and in. McCray now is 3 in a row.
Yeah, and you see that Coach Louch has made a pretty concerted effort in that timeout. Let's get him going. They ran 2 back-to-back plays designed specifically for Rob to get a one-on-one isolation.
8-7. Hardy in the air, threw it away, another turnover over the outstretched hands of Markle on the sideline, and C.J. Hardy with back-to-back turnovers.
Hey, C.J. Hardy, man, brother looks about 40.
He's got that veteran vibe to him, that's for sure. McCray a step back triple, no good, and Mark the rebound. Mark spent some time here in Tallahassee Community College in 2022-23, now Tallahassee State College. On his journey to Bakersfield, whips it over, Smith leading scorer. Starts a drive cut off by Jones. Back out Hardy, the up fake. Mark in the corner along the baseline, all the way in. Reverse layup, missed it, no. Challenged by Muhammad. Rebound Jones. Racing the other way, slows it up near the timeline, waiting for teammates. Over to Basong, all the way to the rack, puts it up, no good. Muhammad, a putback, lays it in, and that's Shah Muhammad's first points as a Knoll.
There we go, the boy, Shah Muhammad. Again, he's going to be a guy who can help us. I mean, 7-footer, athletic, and we got to get him some minutes because we're going to play against some bigger teams like we did Florida, but we got to have it.
10-second violation. How about this? 3 of the last 4 possessions, turnovers from the Roadrunners. Man, the Knolls are cranking up the pressure cooker.
He is. Great job on that call. So right now, looks like we're going to be able to go in here. We're going to be able to run our pistol play. And great minutes that time by Shah Muhammad. Came in, did a heck of a job.
Outstanding. Wiggins back in. And also A.J. Swinton, the young man at a Cabbage on Maryland, in for the first time. Far sideline, inbounds. Back to Somerville. 9-8 Florida State. Just over 6 minutes in to our ball game. And Cam Miles in. He has it on a flare, right wing. Miles nearly lost the dribble, got it back. Miles on the drive, whips in the corner, extra pass.
Great
Somerville,
pass.
a left wing three, too strong. And the rebound tapped out. Loose ball foul called on Bakersfield.
And what I love that time was this. A.J. Swinton gets the corner kick, and A.J. knew, again, A.J. great player. Martin Somerville shooting, I mean, again, 40-plus three-point shooter. He made the extra look right there. That's the type of, those are plays you're looking for quality championship basketball teams right
And
there.
that's big. It's on Jessamy, and he's got 2 and has to come out. He scored all of their points.
Wow.
Nobody has scored besides Jessamy, and he's out of the game. Here's a lob to Wiggins, right wing. Wiggins picks it up, looking for a guard. Handoff Miles off a curl. Miles on the bounce with the right hand. He takes it all the way to the rack.
Good
Great pass
pass.
Basong and throws it down with a 2-hand slam. That's our Tico Peoples Gas. High efficiency play of the game. Delivering natural gas that helps you save energy and earn cash back. Learn more at peoplesgas.com. Here's a pass to Mark, right wing. Down low, underneath. McCarty lays it up and in. Somehow got it around Muhammad in the defense. Now a drive again, Basong.
Oh.
Look at the young man from Paris go up and under with a little jelly roll.
There it is. The croissant was absolutely there. France into the croissant.
He buttered that one, baby. Here is now
got him,
driving
got him.
in. You got Price struggling in a double team along the sidelines. Nearly taken away by Somerville. Gets it over to McCarty. Now back Alexander, who checked in. The up fake. A drive by Hardy. That pass nearly stripped away. Hardy gets it back, floats it up off the heel, no good. Rebound run down by Somerville. Outlet down the floor to Miles. Miles attacking all the way in. Tough scoop shot. Got it to go. How did he make that shot over the outstretched arms of Jaden Alexander, Adrian?
Yes, Cam Miles with the jelly roll.
Cam Miles, back-to-back games, double figures. Hardy now back over to Mike Price, the 6'3" redshirt freshman from Chicago. A connection with Price and Dylan Purnell to Martin Somerville. I'll tell you about that coming up. Price spinning, picks it up left elbow. 6 to shoot, 5, 4. Lost it, threw it away, a turnover. Miles on the attack, flips it over to Basong. Basong fouled, no call, missed it, and a late whistle there. There we go from our official on the near side. And Basong will shoot 2 on the other side. J.W. Lucas at a late whistle, but finally got it right. And we have a timeout on the floor with 11:56 left in our first half. The Knolls now have woken up, leading Bakersfield 15-10. We are back after this local timeout.
The warm Florida summer is officially over and the chilly air is here to stay. It's time to cozy up by the fire with family and friends. Just make sure that pesky pests like roaches, ants, and rodents aren't trying to join in on the winter fun. This is the time of the year when pests and wildlife intruders start seeking food and shelter inside your home or business as the temperature drops. Luckily, you can trust the pest control experts at Arrow Exterminators, proud partner of the Florida State Seminoles, to keep your home or business pest-free inside and out. Schedule a free pest inspection today. Call 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com.
For decades, FSU basketball fans have counted on the Knolls to work hard and carry on a proud tradition. Coach Luke Laux, thank you for carrying that legacy forward. With 3 generations in the air conditioning business, Barano Heating and Air Conditioning has brought the same dedication to every home we service. Whether on the court or in your home, being part of a proud tradition means something. No matter the season, we'll always be there for you. Schedule your appointment at baranoac.com or call 850-580-4029. Florida license number CAC 1816186.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State Athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Hey, Seminole fans, when you can't make it to the game, don't worry. Join the official FSU watch party at American Social Bar and Kitchen with locations in Boca Raton, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, and Orlando. It's the ultimate spot to catch every play. Find out more at AmericanSocialBar.com. Well, I told you about a connection. These two teams have only played once before, back in 1974. But both Tom Mark and Mike Price for Cal State Bakersfield, Adrian, they played either a high school year, Mike Price and Dylan Purnell, they played their postgraduate year at Southern California Academy in Northridge, California, as did our Martin Somerville as well. Those guys all teammates.
Yeah, and Justin Linder, who's on the bench. Justin Linder was an assistant coach there as well.
Yes, assistant director of player personnel, operations, yes. So there you go, some ties between the two programs in this opening game of the Battle in the Bay. MTE, Basong, free throw, got it. Now 3 of 6 from the stripe this season. Our officials tonight, Tony Padilla, Trey Styons, and J.W. Lucas. Padilla is the 5th rated overall official according to Ken Palm. Second free throw no good by Basong. He worked the Final Four last season. And 4 Final Fours in his career. We got him here tonight. Now a foul on McCray, and that's kind of a cheapie from Rob, and both of them have been cheap. Little things you got to learn to stay on the floor. McGee back in, Basong will sit down. 16-10, Florida State, 11:45 left first half. Running and jumping Waller. Now a quick pass, Alexander left wing. Alexander spinning in the paint, threw it up, no good, but he traveled. Another turnover. And man, ever since that under 16 media timeout, the message was sent by Luke Laux and company defensively.
Yeah, Luke coach came out and we went a little trapping, and then also, as I mentioned earlier, we had one of our assistant coach came in and gave him a little, just a little colorful language right there.
Yeah. 16-10, 11:30 left. McCray turns a corner, puts it up with the right hand, puts it up and in, and one. A little bit of English on that one from Robert McCray, the 5th. And that's another Mitchum and one. Mitchum strong in the paint.
Yeah, Robert McCray, big time athlete. Gets up there, and his ability to finish with his left hand, with his right hand around the rim.
Foul's called on McCarty. Caleb McCarty off the bench. Big man from Biloxi, Mississippi. He's got 2 now. So Jessamy and McCarty each with 2 personals. Free throw by McCray. Money. And McCray now with 6 points to lead all Florida State scores. Full court pressure in a double team. Nearly taken away by Swinton. Swinton trying to throw it back into the front court. He does. Wiggins picks it up. And now Wiggins is going to be called for, I believe, over and back. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's a unique call there from the veteran official Tony Padilla. But of all the guys that would know, he would know. I can tell you that.
See it up here.
They're going to say that he had possession because he grabbed it and threw it into the backcourt, in the front court area. That's why it's over and back. Very interesting call. Roadrunners lob. They beat the pressure, and a throwdown dunk by Caleb McCarty for 2. 19-12. Knowles have made our last 4 shots. McCray attacking. Nice handoff. Wiggins fouled on the way up on the arm, and he's going to head to the line to shoot 2. And, it's interesting. This is just as simple as it feels like Adrian McCray says, you can't guard me. I'm just going to go around you and go get a layup, or I'm going to give it to another guy for a layup.
It really is. Sometimes I joke with Rob sometimes, and I just tell him, I was like, when is it that you just decide you're like, you know what, I'm just going to get by you because he can touch the paint against anybody in the country. And I think what he's learning to do is how does he know how to pick his spots? I said it before, he reminds me a lot of Tony Douglas.
Yep.
Tony had to learn that his senior year when it was, matter of fact, it was Luke's freshman year. And Tony was the guy where he got everybody going, but everybody knew the last 8 minutes, the ball went in Tony's hands, and it was Tony time. Yep. And again, that year, first team All-ACC, was a great player.
Foul was on Waller, and both free throws made by Wiggins over the top of the press. The Roadrunners, another lob. McCarty somehow got that one to go. He lost it in the air from Waller, put it in, and now back the other way. A ball knocked out of bounds, far sideline by Mike Price. Will stay with Florida State.
Yeah, what's got to happen is Chauncey Wiggins has got to see that a little bit better. He can't just, the backside he's got to be able to protect, but also once they come up, you got to be, if they get out of the ball, you got to sprint back because he's not getting any help, so he's kind of caught in no man's land.
Steen in, Wiggins out. Steen has it. 10:50 left first half, 21-14. Bad pass by Miles. A steal by Waller. Bounce pass George, lays it up, no good, but foul by Miles in transition.
Yeah.
And so a turnover by Cam Miles. And the Roadrunners, like their nickname, they like to get out and run. And they've been pushing the pace, trying to use Florida State's aggressiveness against them the last few possessions.
Yeah, they're doing a good job. What they've done is they've been they were telegraphing a lot of their passes. Now what their point guards are doing, they're looking off. Florida State being aggressive is kind of coming downhill, cheating. They're hitting the middle. Now they're coming back. They got that 3-on. They got a 3-on-2, 3-on-1.
George shorts the free throw. 3 seasons at Long Beach State, was really good there. All Big West performer. He was at SMU last season. Not as much action, a few injuries. He did play last season here. Only 1 minute for the Mustangs in Leonard Hamilton's final game here in the Tucker Center. Missed them both, and Swinton the rebound. Now Bakersfield going to put some full court pressure on. Shadowy McCray over the top to Miles. Catch and release 3. That's no good. And McGee a rebound, falling down, bumped into it, a loose ball foul called. I believe they'll call that on Waller. Yep, that's on Kadar Waller.
0 for 10.
Wow. Yeah. We're gonna keep shooting them though. And that's team foul number 7 on Bakersfield, the second on Waller. And coming out is George. Back in is Mark. And yeah, you're right. We are 0 for 10 from 3. Yet we're up 21-14.
Yeah, I mean that's a great sign. I mean, if you look at it though, we're out here, and I think the team, what we're doing a great job of is, we only have 1 steal, but we've turned them over.
Yep.
I mean, we've been able to turn them over multiple times so far today. And so now this team has got to keep going. I think we just started off slow. I think we're not getting into our shots with that kind of speed, with the kind of intensity you need to in a high-level game.
Jones and Somerville back in. Miles and Swinton will sit down. McGee makes both free throws. Now he's in the book. 23-14. Here comes Hardy back in. No, yes. They'll come in. Price will sit down. 10:30 to play, first half. 23-14 Florida State. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. If you're traveling, hope you're traveling safe. Thanks for joining us tonight on the Seminole Sports Network. Waller whips it down the floor. Too high over the outstretched arm of Smith. And a bad pass by Waller. That's turnover number 7 already on Bakersfield. So we only have 1 steal, like Adrian said, but the tempo, they're forcing some of those unforced errors. Now Somerville. Between the legs, McCray. Between the legs again, off a screen. McCray with the left hand, whips it in. Off the chest of Steen. He was not ready for it, and a turnover. And it was a great pass. Whips it right wing to Mark. Mark drives. He has his pass knocked out of bounds along the baseline by McGee. Bakersfield ball.
That's the thing about Rob McCray. Listen, you've got to be ready at all times.
Head on a swivel.
That's it. My dad used to always say, he's one basketball on the floor. You always got to know where it's at.
And Bakersfield will fire the ball in the backcourt. Hardy to Mark, and now Waller with it. Man-to-man defensively. Hardy has it left wing extended. 10 to shoot. Hardy off a screen. Hardy over to Waller in the corner. Long three. Smith, no good.
Gotta go.
Rebound to Steen. Steen wants to push. Finds a guard. McCray far sideline. McCray swings it over to Jones. Jones reverse pivot all the way in and knocked away a steal. As Smith knocked it away. 2-on-1. Mark knocked away. Transition by Somerville. Quick hands by Martin. He leads the Noles with 12 steals.
Yeah, you got to make that corner kick that time by Lil J. I know he got lost a little bit, but he's got to make that corner kick.
9:30 to play, 23-14 here in our first half. 1-3-1 deep, and nearly a steal by McGee along the baseline near side as we almost grabbed that one on the out-of-bounds play.
Yeah.
Trey Stiens heads over, checking something with the clock. Stiens, last game that he worked was at Cameron Indoor, but it wasn't a Duke game. Howard played Niagara in the Brotherhood Run event set up by Duke this weekend. It's Stiens' 5th game with an ACC team in it and first in the state of Florida. He has never worked an NCAA tournament game. J.W. Lucas, this is his 9th total game work. He was also with Stiens at Cameron Indoor for the Howard Niagara game on Saturday night.
There you go, the Brotherhood.
Yeah. Tough corner right here, near corner, nearly a steal by Somerville. Into Waller, falling out of bounds, deflected, knocked away by Jones. It's out of bounds on the near side, and we just got quick hands, and we are relentless on those out of bounds plays.
One of the if you watched last year, Oklahoma City, one of the things that they did a great job of is they got so many steals by just running when the guy's back turned, they run at it, they run through the ball.
Double team across the timeline, whipping it over to Mark. Threw it away again, as again Florida State speeding up the opponent. And Bakersfield getting too quick with it. Not on the same page, not connected, a turnover near sideline.
Yeah, right here, I think what I would like to see, where that's a nice little play right here, get Rob downhill.
There he is, McCray all the way in, but he missed the dunk. Steen the offensive rebound, the up fake. His shot partially blocked, he gets it back. In traffic, ripped away by Hardy and a foul called. Hardy going to be called for the foul, and that time, man, if McCray could have put that one down, I think the roof would have ripped off this place. When he goes up high, he is on a pogo stick.
He is. Sometimes I think he just gets up so high that, like, I don't even think he knows what to do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like he got hung by the rim. It's like he got hung on top of the rim. Like,
I almost feel like Adrian, he's up there for so long, he starts looking around.
Yeah, he gets
bored.
Like, I missed,
and he doesn't see the hoop.
That's 100%.
I mean,
that's probably, hey,
where's his eyes at?
99% accurate.
Might be. Steen, free throw up and in. And Price back in, Hardy out. And the foul on Hardy was his second. And so Bakersfield's got some foul trouble here. Steen, couple of offensive rebounds, 3.8 offensive rebounds a game, second best in the ACC right now. Active. Second one. Rattles it home. Steen puts it in, 25-14, Florida State, full court pressure. Price now back over to Waller. In a double team, over to Price. He'll bring it across far side. Knowles looking to jump it. They get it to Waller. He's in a bad spot. Right there, all over him. Pass deflected, another steal. Turnover. McCray, pass inside is stolen away by Waller now as he was looking for Steen. Had exactly what we wanted, but turn it over. Now Price with the blue headband on, directing traffic out near the timeline. Hands off to Waller. Waller guarded by McGee, now guarded by Steen off a screen. In the corner, Smith the up fake, driving, tough, floater, shorted it. Rebound Jessamy, knocked away by Somerville, ball loose. It's off of Jessamy and back to FSU.
Great job that time by Martin Somerville, getting in there. Martin Somerville, I mean, if you watch him from the time he got here in the summer, I mean, he's really transformed his body. I mean, he came in, he lost, he's cut down, but he's just gotten stronger. I mean, shout out to, to Ben O'Donnell, Coach Bod, as we call him. Coach Bod.
And Somerville in the ball game. Miles in as well. McCray sits down. Steen right wing looking for a guard. Kicks it over in the corner now to Miles. Miles, cross-court pass, Somerville, touch pass McGee to Jones. 10 to shoot, top of the key. Jones with the left hand going all the way to the end, stripped away. And who's it off of? They're going to say it's off of Jones's leg, out of bounds, and back to Bakersfield. Bakersfield quick with their hands in this one. 7.2 steals per game, fourth best in the Big West Conference. And we have a timeout on the floor with 8 minutes left in the first half. Florida State leading Bakersfield 25-14. You are listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
What's Here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's Here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's Here is a level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's Here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
Are you ready for the ultimate game day experience? Look no further than Sunstop Stores. Sunstop dishes out the perfect game day assist with the best fresh-made Southern food from our Eats Deli. While you're here, grab snacks, beer, or fuel to keep you going. It's a slam dunk every time at Sunstop. Join our rewards program to rack up points with every purchase and use the points to save money on fuel. Add our Sunny Saver payment card and save even more on every fuel purchase. Sunstop Convenience Stores. We're from here. Go Noles!
Hey, college football fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day, and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
You are listening to Florida State Basketball on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Hey, Everge is fueling the future as Florida State Athletics electrification and renewables partner. Everge, building a cleaner, brighter tomorrow with sustainable energy and smarter EV. When you cheer for the Garnet and Gold, know Everge is on the court with you, fueling the future of energy. Everge, powering progress, powering the Knolls. Visit everge.com/FSU for more information. And Florida State basketball presented by Florida Farm Bureau Insurance, a proud partner of the Knolls. 8 minutes to go on the Knolls here on Tuesday night inside the Tucker Center. 25-14, Florida State with the lead. And we wondered, Adrian, out loud, hey, what happens when the threes aren't falling? Are we in trouble? Well, we are 0 of 10 from downtown right now, but up by 11. I'd say that's a pretty darn good sign.
It is a good sign, and we're rebounding the basketball. We've turned them over, and that's the thing. Like we said earlier, I mean, when you look at it, we've turned them over now. We turned them over 8 times.
Yep.
And we've got 2 steals. So
10 points off those turnovers as well. Under 8 to play, 25-14. And here comes some of that trapping, running, and jumping pressure now in the front court. Basong all over Waller. Swings it over. Smith spins away along the baseline from Jones. Back to Waller, right wing. Puts it on the deck. Now kicks it back over. Chesamy in the game with 2 fouls. He has it left wing. 7 to shoot. 6. Lob over the top. Mark underneath. Stolen away by Jones. I mean, he just ripped it away. 9th turnover of the game. Picked his pocket.
Thomas Basong's pressure on the ball is just
it's impressive. There's Basong going all the way in, and it blocked by Chesamy, one of the best shot blockers in the country. Now it's Price on the attack. He has it knocked away, but his former teammate at Southern California Academy, Martin Somerville, going to be called for a bump.
Yeah, one thing is Thomas Basong, as he gets older, the thing he's got to really transition to is learning how to play off 2 feet. He loves it to go off 1 foot. And again, at this level, high school, you can do that. When you're playing at this level, you got to be able to play off 2 feet.
Here's Mike Price at the line. Free throw, that's no good. His first free throw attempt of the young season. A.J. George back in. McCarty back in. Mark and Chesamy will sit down with 7:17 to go. First half. It's 25-14 Florida State. Tuesday night, we head to Tampa this weekend. Second one, good. Got the second one, Texas A&M, at a Benchmark International Arena.
It's going to be a good one.
That'll be fun. I don't need the oxygen. There will not be many stoppages in that game. Basong nearly lost it on a flip left wing from Miles rather. Now Miles to Somerville off a curl. Somerville, pass inside to Cena to double team, back out Basong. One dribble, long three coming, way off, no good. Long rebound, bouncing around, ball loose, run down by Waller near the timeline. Waller will slow it up.
Listen, I'm all about we got a lot of green lights out here, but the Basong one bounce pull-up three, I don't think that was
right on the playbook. Bryce on the attack. He is going to be fouled as he drives to the basket. That'll be on Miles. That's his second personal foul. And we've hit the drought ski here. Scoring drought of nearly 3 minutes. We're over our last 5 shooting it. Baseline out of bounds. Waller will inbound for Bakersfield.
Go get it, Cam.
Home run pass over the top. Miles nearly stole it away, nearly picked it off. Bounce pass, George. Now Smith, corner three. That's no good. Big rebound, McCarty. Back out to Waller. His pass, his dribble is knocked away by Miles, but Cam just picked up his third.
Yeah.
And he'll have to sit down.
Yeah.
And so things have become a little bit stagnant here on both ends, and the Noles a little bit out of rhythm right now.
Coach Luke Louds is pulling a little, I thought he was going to pull Billy Gillespie, let my man ride with the 3 fouls.
Oh, yeah.
Forgot about it for a second.
Tarleton State last year was hung out to dry. Smith looking to inbound. He may have traveled here on the near side. And a bad pass to Waller. Took it away to Basong. Turnover. McCray. Wiggins. Wiggins lays it up and in. Defense to offense for the Noles. Ends a drought of nearly 3 minutes.
There was a steal by our boy, a heist.
There it was. And a turnover, number 10.
Oh, look
and
at
dribbling
him.
off of his foot. That is Price. Man, as the Noles all over the ball handlers right now at Bakersfield. That's another turnover, making number 11.
Great job that time, man. Like I mentioned earlier, Thomas Basong ball pressure has been really elite, and he's getting so much better as the year goes on. You saw early in the year, the angles he would give up, he'd have good pressure, but now he's learning to use his length, have good angles, close the gap. I mean, he is an elite. I think he has a chance to be an NBA-level player, but he's definitely going to be an NBA-level defender.
Hardy and Alexander in for Bakersfield. 27-15, Florida State. 6 minutes left until halftime. Somerville on the bounce, driving with the right hand, pass inside. Muhammad, who just checked in, his pass knocked away, and he's going to be fouled. Trying to get the ball down low to Basong.
Yep.
And you like the activity here from Shah Muhammad right now. He's going to head to the line and shoot. It looks like the double bonus. He'll shoot 2.
There it is. Yeah, I mean, he's come in the game. He's been active. He's been going. I see, Alir Malouk's over there. I think he's got, I don't know if he's injured or not. Got something on his knee right now, but Shai Muhammad's had to get some good minutes today.
Muhammad, free throw, good.
Buttery.
Correct myself. That's a 1-and-1. He earns the bonus. Chesame back in. McCarty is out for Bakersfield. 5:53 to go, 28-15. Muhammad with a high arcer with a lot of backspin on it.
Yeah.
Dribble with the left hand, throws it up high, and that one goes in. Makes them both, huh?
Hey, Shai Muhammad, get in the lab, young fella.
Hey, he's got 4 points tonight off the bench. 29-15, Florida State. Bakersfield works it across the timeline. Hardy on the attack. Somerville all over him. Picks it up left wing. Pass down low. Alexander. Reverse layup. No good. Rebound. Battle for Chesame. Grabs it. Blocked out of there.
The heist.
Basong swats that away. Long pass to Muhammad in transition. One dribble. The up fake. Stepping through. May have traveled. Yes. One extra step by Muhammad. As he had the right idea, but Shah called for the one.
Yeah, but here's the thing, too. You can't put him in that situation. Yeah. That's just a bad pass.
Tough spot.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you can't. You got your 7-footer trying to jump up there and catch it like Randy Moss and then make a play in traffic. It's going to be difficult.
George racing down the floor. Now gets it to Alexander along the baseline. George pass in. Chesame. Nice pass to Alexander. Blocked by Muhammad. And a foul called late. And they'll say it'll be a goaltend. Interesting. I'd love to see a replay on that. I thought he got it and then hit it again before it hit the glass.
I think I wonder if they're talking about it right now.
I thought he got it before it hit the glass, but he hit it a second time off the window.
Oh.
I don't think, to me, it's not a goaltend. What do you see?
I don't think.
There you go. Yep, they came together, our officiating crew, and they're going to say it's not a goaltend. Watch it again on the replay.
Way up. We'll see.
Yep, Muhammad got it first. He hit it off the glass, and then he hit it with his left hand again, and then hit off the window a second time.
They call a foul? What
They called a foul on him.
Okay.
But they said it was a goaltend. And so, by the way, I've never seen a guy hit the same shot twice with two hands off the glass each time. I mean, what are the statistical odds of that happening? That's like the Mikan drill 8.0.
I was getting ready to say something about statistical odds of a punt hitting somebody in the helmet. But you know what's hey, but that's too soon.
Man, that's too soon. Way too soon. Alexander at the line to shoot two. Free throw, got it to go. Here's McCarty back in. Jaden Alexander, redshirt junior, Fairfield, California, 3 points, 2 rebounds a game. He redshirted at New Mexico State to begin his career, now in his third season at Cal State Bakersfield. 29-16 our score. Knowles got off to a bit of a slow start, but have picked it up defensively. Second one good, he makes them both. 29-17. Inbound into McCray. Some full court pressure by Bakersfield. The song over to Somerville. And the Knowles bring it across, set it up in the half court. 38% from the field, have not made a three yet tonight. Very odd, uncharacteristic. Somerville picks it up left wing, back out to Wiggins near the timeline. 10 to shoot. Wiggins going to work, rises for a triple. That's off no good. And Alexander the rebound, 0 of 12 from 3. Wow. Very rare. 29-17, 4:40 and counting. McCarty, handoff, Hardy traveled, no call. Hibity now swings out to Alexander. Alexander starts to drive, kicks out to Smith, catch and release three. Way off, but Somerville clipped him and fouls him behind the three-point line, and so Smith will shoot three. Frustrating fouls, right, from us. What do you think? Is it just too much aggressiveness?
Yeah, it's just not mentally. When you make plays like that, you're not mentally dialed in. You're not paying attention to actually the scouting report, because these guys shoot, like you said, they make 5 threes or shoot 5 threes? Or
make 5 a game.
They make 5 a game. So if you make 5 threes a game, let them shoot. Let them shoot the basketball.
Smith at the line and misses the free throw. Dalen Smith is the leading scorer. By the way, he and C.J. Hardy are their top 2 scorers, averaging 33.3 points per game. Neither of them have scored yet. Second one, got that one to go. First point of the night for Smith. He was at Alabama A&M for 4 seasons, tore his ACL prior to his senior year. Then he entered the portal. He was in the portal for nearly 2 years. Wow. Got his degree from Alabama A&M this past summer and joined Bakersfield midsummer for his final year. Makes the last free throw.
Wow, that's some perseverance to stay in the portal for 2 years.
A lot of time.
Yeah.
Somerville waving everybody around, directing traffic, 29-19. 4:20 and counting left, first half. Somerville all the way to the rack, tough off-balance shot, no good. And the rebound to Tom Mark. And the Knowles, we are one of our last 8 from the field. Not pretty tonight offensively right now. Out near the timeline, Hardy over to Alexander, gets around McCray all the way to the rack, fouled by Wiggins. And McCray had to be careful because he has 2, so he let Alexander turn the corner.
Right now, again, we have got to get, as you see, I think you're going to come back with these starters maybe.
McGee and Steens hit the check in after the first free throw from Alexander, who will shoot 2. 2 of 2 at the line, his previous time down. Tough sledding tonight offensively. 9 of 26. Thank goodness for the foul line. 11 of 13. Missing the free throw there is Alexander. Steen and McGee in, Basong and Somerville out. Switten is in as well. Muhammad will sit down. We're approaching that under 4 minute. You'd like to see us crank it up here a little bit and close on a nice run.
Yeah.
Misses them both, and Steen the rebound.
Yeah, I'm surprised because he shot the first two. I didn't think he was going to make it. Man, that's a
McCray to double team right wing, stepping through, kicks it over to Wiggins, left wing. Now back to McCray. Nice pass to a cutting Steen. And a two-hand cram. Great shot working away out of the trap.
The Steener.
Steen, his first field goal. He has 4 points and 5 rebounds. 31-19, 3:35 and counting left, first half. Alexander, center circle. Alexander off a McCarty screen, driving with the right hand, taking it all the way in. Blocked by Steen. Tap try, no good. Tap try again, no good. Fourth try, no good. That time it's in from McCarty. At least 4 different chances there. Back the other way. McGee bringing it down the floor, left wing. Now we'll slow it up, out to Swinton. 31-21, 3:10 left, first half. McCray wants a high ball screen. Here comes Steen. They switch it. McCray with the right hand, kicking. Swinton, extra pass, Wiggins, right wing, triple. No good. 0 of 13 from 3. Yowza.
AJ's got to shoot that basketball first time. Because, again, Chauncey was crashing the glass like he was supposed to.
Yeah, caught Wiggins off guard, not in rhythm. In the corner, Mark, 3 ball. That's no good. And thankfully, Bakersfield has only made one of their last 10 shots as well. McCray attacks, has it knocked away out of bounds. They're going to say off of McCray. With his hitting his right leg. Woo.
Ugly.
Toughest offensive night of the young season for the Garnet and goal and a timeout on the floor. 2:34 left, first half. Florida State leading Cal State Bakersfield 31-21. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
Can't make it to the game? We've got you. American Social is the official watch party home for FSU football all season long. From kickoff to the final whistle, catch every play on all our screens with unbeatable vibes, crave-worthy food, and drink specials that will leave you wanting more. Whether you're repping in Boca, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, or Orlando, this is where Noles go to game day. American Social, where Noles fans watch like champs. Check us out at AmericanSocialBar.com.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just non-stop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
You are listening to Florida State basketball on the Seminole Sports Network and the FSU Game Day app.
Hey, it's game day, and Geico is bringing the heat. From big plays to big savings, Geico helps you get more. More coverage, more support, and more reasons to cheer as loud as you can. And victories happen here at Wolfson Children's Hospital. Always here. Wolfson Children's, proud to be the official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. 2:34 remains in our first half. 31-21, Florida State with the lead, but Adrian hasn't been pretty, not very efficient offensively. What do you think the discussion was in that huddle over there during the timeout?
I think, what, if I'm sitting there and I'm in the shoes of Coach Louds, it's these guys' energy picking up. Because I think that's one of the things that, for the game, he communicated with them. We got to bring our energy, and they have not brought their energy. This has kind of been one of those games where, and here's the thing, you let a team stay around when you're not giving energy, a team can mess around, especially if you got two good guards, and they can cause you a little bit of problems.
Another timeout, some full court pressure. Oh, nearly a travel. Yes, wow. Hardy travels near the timeline, faking a pass to Dalen Smith, who I believe he thought would be there on the far sideline, and that is the 13th turnover. Rather, correct myself, 12th turnover of the game by Bakersfield. Woof. And Hardy, yep, he's going to go to the bench, and Kennard Waller back in, graduate student out of Bakersfield, California. Youse.
And we had a little contest in between timeout, man, and I thought it was a bold move for a guy going 1 for 20 through the arrow cell.
He sure did. And my guy won. Jones 3, shorted it. Wow. We are 0 of 14 from downtown. Man, oh, man. Across the timeline, Waller now to double team, picks it up, throws it to the top of the key. George out to Smith, a great look at a triple. No good. George the rebound, throws it up, makes it on a putback.
You can't give that up right there.
31-23, and George's first points of the night. Jones, handoff McCray, and they're going to call an illegal screen on the Jay Jones. On the handoff, did not stop to set himself, and will walk back the other way. Well, there's 1:55 left. The biggest thing here is you don't want to let Bakersfield gain some confidence going into the locker room.
No, not at all.
Across the timeline, and another poor pass by George, trying to get the ball down the floor to Dalen Smith. That is turnover number 13, and Florida State with 14 points off these turnovers thus far tonight.
Yeah, this Bakersfield team, I mean, they're not playing great, and we're not playing great. So.
No. McCray with the attack. High off the glass with the right hand. McCray puts it in. He's got 8 points.
Yeah, right now, Rob McCray's got to, into the end of it, he's got to get us going,
Pass far sideline. Here's a try by Smith. Stopping. Blocked by Steen. Get that out of there. Jones picks up the loose ball. Hand off to McGee. Racing the other way. McCray misses the bunny. He jumped up too high. The pass was a little bit low, and McCray tried to dunk it but couldn't. And now a timeout called by Bakersfield and Waller. It's just been one of those halves.
Yeah.
And we're not playing great. We're not real connected right now.
No.
And we're 0-14 from 3. But yet, still up by 10.
Yeah, you're still up by 10. And so I don't know how you look at that. I mean, some of it could be positive, but it's just, that's the fact that you're still finding ways. But see, these are those games where what I would tell you is that a guy like a Rob McCray, this is where he's gonna, for us to get to a chance to compete at a high level, he's got to understand that when these moments start to happen, he's got to just start going. Like, he's got to get to the rim, he's got to score, he's got to finish. He can't just turn it on kind of somewhat. He's got to, because what that does, it gets everybody else going. And he's the one guy who can consistently get at the rim, get you a basket, and when that starts happening, it gets open looks, open threes. And so I'm going to give credit to Bakersfield. We've missed some shots, but they've also done a good job guarding the three-point line as well.
Yep. Sunstop Food, Fuel, and more. Find everything you need under the sun at Sunstop, a proud sponsor of the Knolls and Wolfson Children's Hospital for world-class pediatric care. Wolfson Children's is always here, official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. Tony Padilla talking with our scorekeeper. Maybe something about the clock. Yes. 59 seconds on the clock. 26 on the shot clock for Bakersfield. So we're under a minute to go. Texas A&M tonight, by the way, they're tipping off in about 10 minutes against Mississippi Valley State at home in College Station. We see them Friday night in Tampa at 5 p.m. They are, shall we say, large favorites tonight over the Delta Devils. George in the painted area, flips it up, missed it, no, got his own rebound and a foul and a reach on Steen.
Guys got to get to the glass. Steen does a great job of contesting, but everybody's got to get to the glass. See, that's the stuff right now where, I mean, you look at it, it's they're out rebounding us right now, 23-19. We were up. It was a 15-10. This team is no way they should be out rebounding us, right? That's it. That's a locked-in mental effort type of situation right now.
Steen's first free throw by George, missed that one. And Bakersfield at the line tonight is 5 of 12 from the stripe, coming in a 69% free throw shooting team. McCarty in, Chesamy out for the Roadrunners. They made one Division I NCAA tournament. Second one good by George. Here comes Markin. Who's leaving? They got 6 on the floor. Who's coming off? There we go. George is coming off. What a great D2 program, Adrian, back in the mid-90s when national titles D2 in 93, 94, and 97.
Wow.
And a great run. And we're under a minute to go now. Got the clock all figured out. 33-24, Florida State. McCray with it on the bounce. Guarded by Mike Price. Here's McCray on the dribble. Left to right. Working the McGee screen. Swings over to Kobe. Rises a long 3. No good. 0 of 15 from 3. Final 40 seconds. Waller in the backcourt still. Trying to get some help. Pass deflected. Mark nearly traveled. Fires it over to Alexander. Now back to Waller. Swings back Price. In the corner, McCarty. McCarty has it. Now finds Price. Price on the bounce. Will attack along the baseline. Knocked away by Steen. Great job. Turns it over.
Gotta go.
Final 15 seconds. Shot clock is off. We're going to hold for 1. Somerville dribbling out near the timeline. 10, 9, 8. Somerville still on the bounce. Going to work a Steen screen. 5, 4. Somerville inside out. Dribble bounce past Steen. Knocked away. Got it back. Puts it up and in at the buzzer. And there's a little juice you can take into the locker room. End of half possession. Executed to a layup.
Yeah. Great job that time by Martin Somerville getting downhill, making a good pass. Good job by Alex Steen not rushing. He got it deflected, but then took his time, was able to get that bucket in there.
First 20 minutes are in the books here on a Tuesday night prior to Thanksgiving. And our halftime score, Florida State leading Cal State Bakersfield 35-24. Halftime here now. Stay with us. Our halftime show is upon us. Adrian will break down what we've seen so far. And we got scores from a fun day in college basketball. I'll talk about that and more when we come back, as you're listening to the Seminole Sports Network presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
The year-end sales event is going on now at your local Ford dealer. Celebrate with great offers to ring in the season. Now's the time to take home the legendary Ford F-150, the truck at the top of everyone's list. Or Ford Expedition, an SUV with room for all your passengers and presents. And if you're ready for big holiday thrills, unwrap the Built Wild Bronco SUV. Celebrate the holidays in a new Ford. Hurry, the year-end sales event ends soon. See your local Ford dealer today.
Hey, college football fans, I know you do anything for a win on game day. And an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Headed to Tallahassee? Make your trip a slam dunk with a stay at Hyatt House Tallahassee Capital University or Hampton Inn & Suites Tallahassee Capital University. Both are just minutes from the Tucker Center and campus. At Hampton Inn & Suites, relax in modern guest rooms, fuel up with our hot breakfast, and count on friendly Hampton hospitality. At Hyatt House, stretch out in spacious suites with full kitchens, enjoy free breakfast, and unwind at the H-Bar. We've got the perfect spot for your stay on game day or family day. Book your Tallahassee stay today.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just non-stop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
It's halftime, and this is the Seminole Halftime Show.
Halftime here inside the Tucker Center on Tuesday night. Tyler Weaver from Florida State men's golf being recognized at midcourt, the number 11 world golf amateur. Love to see that. And Trey Jones, Amy Bond, those two do such an amazing job. I'm told Lottie Woda's in the house tonight as well, the number 1 amateur in the world during her time at Florida State. And both of our golf teams are here. There she is on the video board, playing now on the Women's PGA Tour, the LPGA Tour. currently. So shout out to Florida State men's and women's golf, two of the great programs in the country. Before we get Adrian's thoughts on the first 20 minutes of play, let us pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Basketball from Legends Global. Jeff Culhane, Adrian Crawford, Chris Culp courtside in our renewal by Anderson courtside seats. Our energy-efficient Acclaim Impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Contact renewal by Anderson today or visit bestwindowsflorida.com. Go Noles, license number CGC 1527613. Well, Noles lead by 11, Adrian, 35-24. Give me positives you saw in the first half and a few things that you didn't like in the first half of play.
I mean, I think the big thing is that defensively we've done a really, really good job because we've kept them there and stuff like that. But when it's all said and done, we had 33 deflections. We're trying to get 33 deflections in the game.
Yeah.
We got 33 deflections in the first half, but yet and still we're 0 of 15.
Man.
And beyond being 0 of 15, we're just not playing with any energy at all. We're just playing, we're just going, we're not getting enough energy as we need to right now.
You know, you had made the comment, you thought that we weren't getting into our shots in game speed.
Yeah.
Kind of explain that to people out there to start the game and how that's affected us, you feel like, the rest of the first half so far.
Because I think that, when you watch, I watch Kobe McGee. Kobe McGee is one of those guys where he steps in there, he goes in there with aggression. But when I mean by game speed, you're able to get in there and you're like, I mean, it's like we always say, you have 0.5, less than a second to get the shot off. We were just taking a lot more time just going into our shot so slow. So now what happens is that when it becomes now game speed, it's just a lot more difficult to actually do it. So.
Yep, absolutely. Let me take a look at some of the numbers from the first half. Robert McCray, the fifth, 8 points to lead all Florida State scorers. Alex Dean has 6 and 5. Chauncey Wiggins has 6 and 4. And we're getting some good minutes from some others off of the bench. But yeah, to your point, wow, the 0 of 15 from downtown is one that people are going to see and be like, let me look at that again. I'm going to refresh my screen one more time.
I mean, you're 0 of 15. You're shooting 36. But here's the thing. We're 84% from the free throw line.
Yep.
So it's like, it's one of those things to where the thing about us, shots are going to fall. Like, they're going to eventually fall. But what we've got to do, and again, that was one of the biggest things that Coach Loucks talked about before the game. He's like, you have to bring the energy. And I don't think we came out with that energy. And here's why. It's because he had to go to our 2-2-1. And you know how it is. We've been like this. We don't come out and guard anybody at a level. Next thing you know, we start doing that. And then, he has to go to the 2-2-1. It gets us moving.
Yeah.
But we've got to have a team with these 5 seniors. You got to have a group that can actually crank the motor and go and not need them all the time to be able – not need coach have to do that for you.
How disappointing being out-rebounder right now, -4, 24-20.
And listen, that's probably – I would tell you that is probably the biggest worry I have. It's because that will be the one Achilles heel for us, which we've been doing a good job this year with that. That right there shows me we're not dialed in mentally, and we're not playing with – and we're not – when you're not dialed in mentally, you're slow to basketball. The 50-50 basketballs, they get them. The tip-ins, for example, Steen gets a block, and no one's attacking the basketball. And so, again, this team has got to realize we just cannot show up and just think we're just going to turn it on. Every game, we got to go brick by brick. And like I said, we put keys to the game so far. We're not going brick by brick. Again, we've done a good job against Hardy.
Yep.
And the other thing, we haven't brought energy. So
held Hardy scoreless, and also on the other side of it as well, Galen Smith. Those are the 2 leading scorers. They have 2 points combined between those 2. So defensively, did a great job on the top 2 scorers from Bakersfield. Halftime score, Florida State leads Cal State Bakersfield 35-24. We'll take a check of some scores around a busy day in college basketball on the other side. We are back after this local timeout.
Hey Noles fans, Robert Scott here, partner at Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of the Florida State Seminoles. We love seeing our Noles play with heart, fast breaks, slam dunks, and those deep threes that fire up the crowd. That same grit and drive is how Scott & Wallace fights for our clients, one case at a time. And when the Noles drain one from downtown, you score 2. Each made 3, one lucky fan wins an FSU t-shirt, courtesy of Scott & Wallace. We're here all season at the Tuck, focused, fired up, and ready to win. Let's go, Noles.
Carver's is the place for all your high-volume commercial business needs. From tablecloths to corporate clothing, we specialize in bulk orders of 300 pieces or more. This is why the Knowles have partnered with Carver's Discount Cleaners. Our team of trained professionals will get the job done right. Contact us at midtowndrycleaning@gmail.com or stop in for a visit at our Midtown location, 1215 North Monroe Street. Carver's Cleaners, mean on stains, green on earth.
Seminole fans know that when their health is on the line, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare is here with the most advanced medical care in the region. TMH is home to the top heart and vascular program, the highest level of care for premature babies, the area's most powerful cancer center, and the region's only Level 2 trauma center. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
At TOC, our physicians are fellowship trained and board certified specialists with the most advanced training in the region. Our mission is to provide the highest level of care for sports medicine, joint replacement, pain management, foot and ankle, hand and wrist, spine, trauma, pediatrics, and non-surgical medicine. Every specialty, every treatment option. TOC, only experts. Learn more at teamtoc.com.
For more college basketball today, here's Jack Kavovit.
My man Jack has a TV broadcast tonight with the great Seminole Productions crew on the ESPN app, ESPN Plus, ACC Network Extra, along with Trevor DeGroat. Doing a great job tonight. Jeff Culhane here with you. Halftime score, 35-24. Florida State leading Cal State Bakersfield. How about some scores? It's a fun week. It's feast week in college basketball, and you got great events around the country. The Players Era Festival in Las Vegas, the Maui Invite, so many great items around the continent, Cancun, in the Caribbean as well. We'll run down some of the scores for you. With 1:30 to play in the ball game in Vegas, Tennessee leads Houston 66-64. That is big boy basketball right there. Those are two teams that are deep NCAA tournament caliber squads in a great matchup in Las Vegas. Under a minute to play in Fort Myers, North Carolina leads St. Bonaventure 85-68 in that contest. And you just got great games down in Miami with some mid-major programs. Right now, Villanova leading Old Dominion 47-36, second half of that game. And just a lot of action happening around college basketball here tonight. Scores around the ACC. We told you about Carolina. They're going to get a win in the Fort Myers tip-off. Right now, Wake Forest has doubled up Campbell. They lead the Camels 50-25 early on in the second half of that game. Earlier today at the Maui Invite, NC State was able to bounce back. They beat Boise State 81-70. They'll play in the Consolation Championship game tomorrow. Notre Dame picks up a win at the Players Era Festival in Vegas. They beat Rutgers today 68-63. And Syracuse just draws a really tough draw. They played Houston to overtime and lost yesterday, and they fall to Kansas today 71-60. So Syracuse will play in a consolation game out in Las Vegas. Just a tough draw playing Houston and Kansas. Games coming up later on today. You got Kansas State taking on 25th ranked Indiana at Assembly Hall. In Vegas, Auburn taking on Michigan. That's a big boy game. Maryland plays Gonzaga. Gonzaga beat Alabama last night. That's an impressive win. At the Mizzen and Main Empire Classic, love those pants, by the way, UCLA takes on Cal. That's at the Chase Center in San Francisco. And later on tonight in Vegas, UNLV will take on Alabama. Halftime here at the Tucker Center. Florida State leading Bakersfield 35-24. We are back after this local timeout.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
The year-end sales event is going on now at your local Ford dealer. Celebrate with great offers to ring in the season. Now's the time to take home the legendary Ford F-150, the truck at the top of everyone's list. Or Ford Expedition, an SUV with room for all your passengers and presents. And if you're ready for big holiday thrills, unwrap the Built Wild Bronco SUV. Celebrate the holidays in a new Ford. Hurry, the year-end sales event ends soon. See your local Ford dealer today.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, and managed IT and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through bundling services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization. Schedule your free consultation now at rjyoung.com/FSU.
Seminole fans, it's time to cheer for our healthcare partner for life, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare. Serving 21 counties across North Florida and South Georgia, TMH provides cutting-edge, life-saving medical care for the Big Bend region. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
Today's Florida State basketball game is brought to you by Coca-Cola. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. By Tico People's Gas, delivering natural gas that helps you save energy and earn cash back. Learn more at peoplesgas.com. By Barano Heating and Air Conditioning. Schedule an appointment today at baranoac.com. And by the Florida Department of Transportation, reminding you fans don't let fans drive drunk, drive sober, or get pulled over. Let's return courtside with Jeff Culhane.
Go by Anderson courtside. Seeds, second half, set to begin. Jones, Wiggins, Steen, McCray, McGee for Florida State. Smith, George, Mark, Chessamy, Hardy for Bakersfield. And the Roadrunners will start with the ball. Here to begin this second half of play. Tony Padilla going to hand it off to Dalen Smith right in front of us. And we're set to go. Final 20 minutes of action here on Tuesday night. Noles lead by 11, 35-24. Into Hardy. Running the point, fires it to Smith in a double team. Knocked away by McGee and a turnover right out of the locker room. Going to drive Mike Scott crazy, their interim head coach. Wiggins an NBA triple. There it is! Listen to this crowd.
Praise the Lord.
The crowd on their feet. 1 of 15. Bounce pass Chessamy. Strong layup there by the big man. He has 10. And all threes are brought to you by Scott and Wallace, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Scott and Wallace with offices in Tallahassee.
Hey, Scott and Wallace may get a lot of money out of there.
Chessamy steal. Missed the dunk. But Hardy, the follow in transition, lays it up and in. So a turnover there by the Noles. McCray with it on the bounce. Tough floater with the right hand. Missed it, no good. Yeah. George the rebound.
See, that's what Rob's got to get better at. That time he came downhill, got frustrated because, he didn't sprint to get that rebound after the missed dunk. Then he's trying to get it back. Again, we gotta have our older guys making good decisions.
38-28. Pull-up 18-footer. Chessamy, no good. Rebound. Kobe McGee up by 10. Noles coming off their first three of the night. Here's Jones in the corner. He fires a three. Air ball, no good. Might have had his hand hit.
Yeah.
Chessamy the rebound. 10-point Seminole advantage. 90 seconds into our second half of action. Hardy bounces over to Smith, and Jones bumps into him. He falls down. Lejay called for his second, team foul number 1. Great game in Las Vegas right now. Two great teams at the Players Era Festival. Tennessee leading Houston 72-68, 25.7 to go in that ball game. 17th ranked Vols against the 3rd ranked Cougars. We'll be in Houston in a couple of weeks here. Hardy, center circle, and that iconic Seminole head logo here at the Tucker Center. 10 to shoot. Hardy Bounces it now. And it knocked away by Steen, but Jessamy gets it back at the free throw line. 5, 4. Bad pass. Hardy runs it down 3. Loses the dribble. Jessamy, a big 3 there. And a 3 that somehow hit the rim. A prayer to beat the shot clock. No good.
That was like a,
Steen,
hey!
With a dunk. He faked the handoff to Wiggins on the left wing and went down the lane and threw it down with 2 hands.
Steiner came and gave him the little, Steiner gave him the fake handoff right there.
Sure did. Steen's got 8 points, 5 rebounds, lead to 12. George, the rip through the spin, tough shot. How did he make that one? Tough make over Jones by George. Now Wiggins the other way, 40-30 Florida State. McCray, and yep, going to be called for an offensive foul. I can see it from here. Good call by Tony Padilla. He pushed off with the left hand and shoved off on the defender, and McCray with 3.
Wow. Yep.
And it's a good call.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, McCray's telling Tony Padilla he was holding onto my arm, but from here it looked pretty clear.
And here's the other thing too: when a guy's much smaller than you, and like if it was about the equal size as Rob and Rob's out, they probably wouldn't have called that. But
Jessamy turns the corner. Oh, what a tough shot into the chest of Steen. Puts it in. He's got 12. Back the other way. Jones beats everybody back and throws down a 2-hand slam. You love to see it.
Yeah. And again, we got to play with pace. This is the thing. Even on makes, we got to get the ball out and go. You got to just, again, I think this team, we're playing too slow. We're in a half-court game. We cannot do that. We got to play with greater pace.
Yeah, a little sluggish tonight.
Yeah.
42-32, 16:45 to play. George will drive it into the painted area. Floater on the way, no, but Jessamy got the rebound because Steen came over, and he's fouling the way up.
Yeah.
And the foul, though, is on McGee. His first, team number 3. Jessamy will shoot 2. Yeah, you pose a great point, and we are not playing even close to as fast as we played.
No.
And I'm not sure if it's just not into it tonight or what it is. But free throw good by Jessamy. He's got 13.
Yeah.
Muhammad in, Steen out. And you're going to have those games during the year, though, because, look, it's tough to play that style 31 games in a row.
Yeah, but I think the thing is that you got to build good habits. And I think right now, like I said, not rebounding the basketball, we're building the habits. I mean, it's an 8-point game to not a very good basketball team.
Jessamy's got 14 points to lead all scorers. McCray loses the dribble, turns it over, and then he ran into Waller and fouled him. And McCray really pushing and forcing the issue right now, and he's got 4.
Yeah, you got to get him out.
Really trying to make a play, giving him credit, trying to get something done, but sometimes you're pressing a little bit, and that's what Rob's doing.
Yeah.
Frustrated. And away from the ball, an offensive foul called.
Great job.
There's Somerville coming in, and Waller pushes off as he tries to get open in the backcourt. Instant defense by Martin Somerville. Man, he's just such an energizer.
Yeah.
Off the bench. Both ends of the floor.
Fearless guy when he plays.
Jones looking to inbound, looking for help, and an entry pass is slapped away by George. Right in front of our guy Ryan Schneider over there, assistant director of ops. Made the play. Kelly Nielsen, chief of staff, grabbed onto that one as well. Jones looking. Lob over the top. Muhammad being held onto by Jessamy. Yep, that's going to be his 3rd personal.
Good call.
And team foul number 2 on Bakersfield. 42-34 our score. 16:29 to play. Tennessee gets a big win in Vegas over Houston. And the 3rd-ranked Cougars go down for the first time this year. Knowles really struggling to get the ball inbounds. Into Muhammad, now back over to Jones. Jones, left wing, directing traffic, handoff Somerville. Somerville off a screen. Somerville swings to McGee, the up fake, back over to Martin, the up fake crossing to McGee, a right wing rainmaker, no good. And the rebound out of Jessamy. 42-34 is the score. Knowles unable to pull away tonight. Just 1 of 18 from downtown. 4 minutes into our second half. George with it between the keys. Now over. Price Dribbles across, swings over to Waller. Waller right wing, inside to Jessamy. The up fake, he drives on Muhammad, throw it away. McGee the steal.
Gotta go.
Turnover number 16. McGee racing the other way. McGee now dribbles at top of the key over to Jones, the up fake. Jones starts to drive, cut off. Now he'll rip through, spin to the right hand along the baseline, pivoting. Kicks out in the corner, Wiggins a long three. Good! Chauncey Wiggins has made both threes for the Garnet and Golden Knight, and he has 12.
We needed that. Listen, and right now we got to get stops on the defensive end of the floor. If we give them the one shot, and here's the other thing too, they can't shoot the basketball. So we've got to be loaded up on whatever side ball. Instead of we fade out the shooters, you got to stay down, make a shot.
Lead 11, Jessamy shaking a bake and throw it away. Turnover, far sideline looking for Price. And another turnover by the Roadrunners. That's number 17 tonight. And we have a timeout on the floor. With 15:07 remaining, Florida State leading Bakersfield 45-37. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Hey, fellow Floridians, it's Ben.
And Brianna Smith. We are foodies who love sharing recipes online.
And trying new cooking techniques on our new natural gas stove.
He loves his precise temperature control on the heat.
Yeah, I also love saving money and using less energy.
Oh, watch that flame.
So, who loves to be in control?
Now earn up to a $300 cashback rebate for installing a new energy-efficient natural gas range or stovetop. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
The year-end sales event is going on now at your local Ford dealer. Celebrate with great offers to ring in the season. Now's the time to take home the legendary Ford F-150, the truck at the top of everyone's list. Or Ford Expedition, an SUV with room for all your passengers and presents. And if you're ready for big holiday thrills, unwrap the Built Wild Bronco SUV. Celebrate the holidays in a new Ford. Hurry, the year-end sales event ends soon. See your local Ford dealer today.
Hey, college football fans, I know you do anything for a win on game day, and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
You are listening to Florida State basketball on the Seminole Sports Network.
Presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
And make sure to mark it down. Glory Days Grill in Tallahassee, the home of Inside Seminole basketball with Luke Laux. We will begin that after the first of the new year. So keep an eye on that. We'll announce those dates coming up shortly, talking all things Florida State basketball. And try those wings as well.
Absolutely.
Great wings, great food.
Yeah.
Buffalo chicken sandwich bigger than your head at Glory Days Grill in Tallahassee. And it's game day, and Geico is bringing the heat. From big plays to big savings, Geico helps you get more. More coverage, more support, and more reasons to cheer as loud as you can. 15:07 remains, 45-34, and Chauncey Wiggins getting us going, Adrian. He's nailed a couple of triples here early in the second half.
Yeah, he's done a good job. Again, catch and shoot, penetrate. And I think some of it, too, we're still a little bit, I think there have been a couple shots even so far early in the second half. The threes, we still got to shoot the basketball. Eventually, shots are going to fall. They're going to be fine. Everything's going to be good. We've got to be able to get there, be able to make shots.
Somerville, Miles, Basong, Muhammad, and Jones right now for the Noles. Up by 11. Here's some full court pressure by Bakersfield. Jones in a tough spot, far corner into Somerville, far sideline. And they got Waller all over him as he brings it across half court. Trying to get us into a rhythm offensively. Somerville over to Miles. Handoff Somerville, left wing. Somerville between the legs, looking for Miles, has it. Nice screen by Muhammad. Miles driving, kicking. Somerville, they're all over him. 10 to shoot. Martin drives, and he's going to be called for a push-off. Yeah. McCarty was on him, and Martin got the arm up too high, and I think it's a good call.
Here's the thing. Ball went to the corner, shoot the ball. I mean, sometimes, again, you got to get one to fall, where he had an open look in that corner three. I mean, let's say this. It's a shot that we shoot.
Yep. Full court pressure, back and forth. Price down the sideline to George. He turns the corner, goes all the way in. Blocked by Jones. Get that out of here. Great block by Jones. The other way to Basong. Basong slows it up. Looking for a teammate. Now back out Somerville in the half court. Jones right wing. Jones crossing. Jones driving all the way in. Lays it up. Missed it, but hammered on the arm by Tom Mark.
Yep, great job that time by LeJay Jones. Get to the basket. Being able to get to the basket, go there, score.
Great take, great aggressiveness by Jones, who is 2 of 5 from the floor, 4 points tonight. He's got 5 rebounds. And 12 points for Wiggins, leads all Florida State scores. Double figures for Wiggins, coming off his first career double-double on the win Friday night versus Georgia Southern. Free throw by the lefty is good. LeJay Jones. He has 5 points now. The lead at 12, 46-34. Largest lead of the night was 14 at 29-15. Second one. In and out, no good. Miles battling for the rebound. Good hustle. Rebound grab by Mark. Down the floor, they could trap him right in front of us here on the sideline. Price in trouble. Throws it over the top, trying to save it. Somehow they did. George blocked by Muhammad. What a block by Muhammad. Bakersfield thought it was a goaltend. Looked like he got it clean. Now Jones the other way, over to Basong. Basong taking it in, loses a dribble, ball loose. McCarty on the floor, picks it up, turnover. Mark middle of the floor. Mark, sidestep, tough shot, throws it up high, up and in. Muhammad almost got that one. He was so high up in the air. And the lead at 10, 46-36, 13:45 to play. Somerville off a high ball screen. Crossing, driving with the left hand, takes it in, stops, pivoting, back to the left. Top move, up and in, off the glass by Somerville.
And the word of Shaquille O'Neal, look at the feet work. Look at the feet work.
Wow, that was pretty by Martin for his first points of the night. Down the floor the other way, Mark grabs him with one hand, a pirouette, takes it in, loses it, out of bounds.
Good job.
Jones walled him up pretty good. Great defense in transition there by LeJay.
That was, and let me tell you this, great job that time. Coach Luke, they were about to sub Chauncey, in the game, and for Shai Muhammad right before that block. And actually, Luke said, no, give him another possession. He ended up getting that block. So, again, the gut instincts of the coach, leaving him in there. And we got some positive minutes today from Shaheed Muhammad.
He's been fantastic. No Alir Malouk tonight, apparently. He has not played, not available, and so Muhammad has done well. He's played 8 minutes tonight and had an impact.
Yeah.
Swinton in the ball game, Wiggins in the ball game. Somerville left wing on the dribble. Driving on McCarty, taking him in. Now fouled as he got him across the face, apparently. Trey Styon says a tap to the head, and that is a foul. That's on McCarty, his third personal, team number 4.
Again, you're seeing Martin Somerville. He's involved, he's going, got himself, getting downhill. And you got to get those boosts right here. We got to get these young guys, especially him and Cam Miles. They need to get us the boosts, this young group.
Miles over to Somerville, catch and release, 3, coming, ring it up. Somerville from way downtown. He's now made a 3, Adrian, in 34 straight games.
Yeah, Martin Somerville, big time scorer. And you look at it so far this year, I mean, he's shooting, close to 41% from the 3.
Bryce directing traffic, all threes brought to you by Scott & Walls, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Scott & Walls with offices in Tallahassee. Waller spinning off of Miles in the paint, hands off Jessamy, nice pass down low. Missed the bunny Alexander, and the rebound knocked around but grabbed by Jessamy. Now to Waller, new shot clock, and Waller brings it back out. 51-36, largest lead of the night for the Garden Gold. 8 to shoot, 7, 6. Waller driving, falling down. Now wants to call a timeout. And a jump ball is the call. The arrow points at Florida State.
Yeah, you can tell Coach Loud is really frustrated. And the reason why he's frustrated is because that play that's a 50-50 basketball. Chauncey Wiggins has to get that. And the thing is that when you're playing against really good teams are going to, if we're playing like this against really good basketball teams with this type of mental mistakes, this is a 10, 12, 14-point lead by another team.
Yeah.
And that's the stuff we've got to tighten up. We had those, remember we played Florida, Alabama, those 3 minutes where we go brain dead, and we got to kind of not have those.
Somerville lob inside, top pass in traffic, and a turnover. There were 3 or 4 Roadrunners right there, forced by Martin.
Yeah.
Under 12 minutes to play. 51-36, Florida State. Hardy off a high ball screen. On the dribble to the right wing, not a Price. Puts it down behind the back, loses the dribble, another turnover, but Chauncey couldn't pick it up. And we have a whistle and a foul on who? I believe it's on Bakersfield. Yes, foul's going to be called on Mike Price. And so Florida State will have the basketball when we come back. 11:32 remains in our ball game. Florida State leading Cal State Bakersfield 51-36. We are back after this local timeout.
Hey Noles fans, Robert Scott here, partner at Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of the Florida State Seminoles. We love seeing our Noles play with heart. Fast breaks, slam dunks, and those deep threes that fire up the crowd. That same grit and drive is how Scott & Wallace fights for our clients, one case at a time. And when the Noles drain one from downtown, you score 2. Each made 3, one lucky fan wins an FSU t-shirt, courtesy of Scott & Wallace. We're here all season at the Tuck, focused, fired up, and ready to win. Let's go, Noles.
At TOC, our physicians are fellowship trained and board certified specialists with the most advanced training in the region. Our mission is to provide the highest level of care for sports medicine, joint replacement, pain management, foot and ankle, hand and wrist, spine, trauma, pediatrics, and non-surgical medicine. Every specialty, every treatment option. TOC, only experts. Learn more at teamtoc.com.
Noles fans, are you ready for game day? Tavello Brewing Company in Thomasville is just a short ride down the road. From our refreshing sangria, hard seltzer slushies, to the only place you can find our award-winning blackberry hibiscus hard cider, we've got something for every taste. Grab your crew and swing by Tavello. Let us help make your game weekend even better. Tavello Brewing Company. It's just better. Proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
Hey, for over 20 years, Oxford Advisory Group has specialized in strategic planning to assist clients in navigating their retirement years. Their tax-efficient asset planning keeps you in the game for years to come. Oxford Advisory Group, a proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Find out more at oxfordadvisorygroup.com. And we are live at our Renewal by Andersen courtside seats. Their energy-efficient Acclaim Impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Contact Renewal by Andersen today or visit bestwindowsflorida.com. Go Noles. License number CGC 1527613. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. What do you got planned Thursday? What's going on?
Down in
Tampa?
I'm gonna be in Tampa, man.
That's right. So you're not cooking.
We're gonna do it on. We're gonna end up doing it on Sunday.
Sunday, this coming Sunday.
Yeah, when you come back.
Yeah.
So
what do you got planned then?
Man, mother-in-law. My mother-in-law. She cooks. It's you got turkey, the mac and cheese.
Yeah.
She makes the stuffing. She does a sweet potato casserole.
Yes.
But then she's Jamaican, so they make what they call Sunday chicken, red beans and rice.
Oh,
I'm getting multiple.
Line me up. Hey, if you need help, you know where to call. Miles has it right wing to Somerville off a screen along. 3 good. Nothing but nylon for Martin. Nice play drawn up out of the timeout by Luke Laux. A steal by McGee in the full court. Over to Miles. Miles, a high arcing 3. Shorted, no good. Wiggins the rebound. He had it knocked away by Smith, out of bounds, but stays with Florida State.
Great job. Yeah, great job that time by Kobe McGee. And that's one thing they've been talking about is on those steals, don't like what the coaches say, run through the ball. Like if you're gonna go for it, just run through it.
Quickly into Somerville again.
Give me
Martin a heat check.
Let's
Bring it
go.
up. Martin Somerville is feeling it. 3 threes here in the second half. He's got 11 points all in the final 20 minutes. Timeout by Mike Scott of Bakersfield.
There he is. Now the Noles. This Florida State team we've come to know, they finally have shown up 30 minutes into the basketball game.
All threes brought to you by Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Scott & Wallace with offices in Tallahassee. Timeout on the floor. 10:54 remaining. The Noles have stretched this one out on an 11-0 run, leading 57-36. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
What's here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's here is a level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
Hey, Seminole fans, can't make it to the game? No worries. Head to the ultimate FSU watch party at American Social Bar and Kitchen. Get ready for an epic vibe, mouth-watering food, and unbeatable drink specials. Every game is on the big screens all season long. Whether you're in Boca Raton, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, or Orlando, it's the best place to cheer on the Noles outside of the Donald L. Tucker Center. American Social, the only spot for the official FSU watch parties. See you there. Check us out at AmericanSocialBar.com. Hey, college football fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and as a former police SWAT officer, I know what it takes to build a great team and to be a great operator. I've applied these principles in building the world's only total relocation company. From listing your house for sale to finding your dream home and everything in between, Good Greek can do it all. Good Greek also offers junk removal and auto shipping to complement our renowned moving and storage business. For your total relocation solutions, go to goodgreek.com.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
This is Florida State basketball on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Did you know that FSU Athletics is self-supported, not funded by tax dollars? We rely on fans to join Seminole Boosters so your teams have the best chance to succeed on and off the court. Membership starts at $5 per month and comes with great benefits. Go online to SeminoleBoosters.com to learn more. Shout out everybody watching on our booth cam broadcast on the Florida State men's basketball Facebook and Twitter pages, Seminole YouTube page as well, and also on the Seminoles Unconquered app. Let us know where you're watching from. Maybe even what your favorite Thanksgiving dish is this week. We'll give you a shout out on the air. Talk about it. Oh, I am straight up simpleton. Give me stuffing, slathered in gravy, big boy.
Hey,
all day long.
Yeah. But see, that is a cultural thing when I say this, because, you know.
Yep, you can say it.
We say, black people, we call it dressing.
Yep.
Yeah, hey, let me say this, but I'm with you. Dressing's amazing.
There you go. Waller's in trouble, being chased around the timeline. Now a pass by George. It's knocked away off of George by McGee. What a play. Great hustle by Kobe McGee. And this is the Florida State basketball team we're used to seeing right now.
There it is. Kobe McGee out here getting after it defensive. Kobe McGee hasn't been, the last few games, hasn't been making shots, but has been doing a great job rebounding and playing the basketball. Rebounding and defensively.
Off a screen, Miles, right wing on the dribble. 57-36 out to Somerville. 11 points all in the second half. Wiggins turns the corner all the way in. Foul. No, a whistle. What we got?
Yep.
Foul on the floor, perhaps, on who? Was it Jessamy or
Waller?
Yeah. That's on Waller, his fourth personal. Kennard Waller is the older brother of Bentley Waller, who is also on the team. Doesn't get as much run. Along the baseline, Miles inbound out of Wiggins, left wing, hand off to Miles. Miles with Mark on him. Rips through, drives, kicks, Swinton, 3-ball, too strong, no good. Rebound run down by Mark of Bakersfield. Outlet George. Pass down the floor, Jessamy the up fake, tough shot, blocked by Swinton. Great length and athleticism, and a foul in the backcourt. What a play by AJ, especially after he missed that last three.
Yeah, that's what you want to see. Again, shot, again, missed the three, but got back down, got to stop it. That, let me tell you, AJ Swinton really can help us because, I mean, big-time athlete, and, you know, it's just for him, it's just getting the stuff off the court figured out. Because, you know, he's already had, you know, suspended already this year. And, you know, since he's come back, I mean, he has actually been playing well, doing well. And we really need him.
Now at the line to shoot the 1-and-1. 6'6" sophomore out of Cabin John, Maryland. Earns the bonus. First point of the night for A.J. Swinton off the bench. He's played 8 minutes. Noles in a 12-0 run, leading 58-36 with 10:07 left. It's been a slow starting night offensively, but
yeah, we want to see the last 10 minutes, Jeff.
This right here, this is it. We're seeing it right now. Swinton makes them both. Everything about what we're doing right now is who we are. Inbound now to Price, tapped away by Somerville. Another turnover and steal to McGee. Crossing, driving, falling down, got it back to Martin, and Martin with it on the right wing on the bounce. Fires it over now to Miles. Pass into a cutting Wiggins. Wiggins had it ripped away. Ooh. Alexander got his hand in there. A lot of ball, but some skin it sounded like.
Yep.
And a foul on Shaden Alexander. Wiggins will shoot 2. To answer your question again, what we're seeing right now, Adrian.
Yeah, and like you said, with this group, you have no idea, and I say that in a good way, who's going to step up to give us something. You know, last game was Jay Jones, Rob McCray. Tonight, Martin Somerville. Martin Somerville has played exceptionally well with Rob McCray in foul trouble.
Wiggins knocks down the free throw. Chauncey Wiggins averaging 14 points per game. Shooting 40% from the field. Second one. Got them both. And he's there at that season average of 14. Wiggins will get a round of applause. His team back in with 9:51 to play. And it's a 15-0 run. The lead at 25. Full court pressure into Alexander. Now back. Nearly threw it away, did Price. Down the floor to George. George driving, kicking, bad shot. Mark off the window, rebound, Steen the other way. Here comes Somerville pushing it behind the back. He'll drive, kick to a cutting Swinton. Swinton puts it up with the left hand, no good. Steen gets the offensive rebound. Kicks it back out to McGee. Now McGee to Somerville. Oh, thought about the 30-footer. Passed it up. Somerville starts it. Long step back three. In and out, no good. Rebound, ball loose. Steen has it. Fouled away up. And this is Florida State basketball right now.
Alex Steen has come out in that second half, and he switched his socks up. Put the double stripe, double socked it up, came in, got the work boots on, and he had the jeans on, but put the cutoff jeans on, and he got his lunch pail. He's ready to go now.
Cutoff jeans with the phrase at the bottom. Here's Steen at the line to shoot 2. 8 points tonight. He's got 8 rebounds as well. 9 points, 8 rebounds, 4 on the offensive glass. Here comes Hardy in, and Price out for Bakersfield. Alex Steen coming in his career, just a double-double machine in double-figure scoring in 32 of 35 games played last season. Missed the second one, marked the rebound. Florida Southern, Alex Steen, now at Florida State. Back the other way, Alexander racing, dribbles down in the corner. His pass inside, thrown away by George.
There it is.
Swinton tapped it away. It's another turnover, Adrian.
Yeah, this Florida State basketball team being able to play. Great hands. Come on, Cope.
McGee, the up fake, now will dribble it back out. Fires over to Miles near the timeline. 8:50 to play, up 62-36. Miles spinning, swings, great look into Steen, the up fake, puts it up and in. And Steen lays it in. He's got 11 points and 8 rebounds. What a run right now. Back the other way. Alexander knocked away from behind by Swinton. Swinton won a game defensively right now. Racing, driving, Somerville corner.
Be the one!
Buckets, Somerville from Swinton. 21-0 run, and the Noles lead by 31.
Let me tell you, A.J. Swinton, Oh, yeah, he got him.
Miles
He got
fouled Hardy in the backcourt as he spun through a double team. He got him on the arm. That's his fourth personal, and what a run right now. A scoring drought of nearly 6 minutes, 11 turnovers over the last 8.5 minutes, and a 21-0 run by the Garnet and Gold.
Yeah, let me tell you this. Goby McGee has done a great job. Again, Cam Miles, incredible job. Let me tell you, A.J. Swinton, these last 4 or 5 possessions, I mean, he's blocked. He's got 2 steals. Great job.
Making plays. Middle of the floor, Dalen Smith. Jumper good. That's his first field goal of the night. 1 of 9 for Smith, their leading scorer. 17 points per game, ends a 21-0 run. Under 8 to play. 67-38, Florida State. Steen had it knocked away from behind by Smith, got it back. Somerville will launch a triple, way off, no good. Steen got the offensive rebound, the up fake, puts it up and in.
Boots, 2 socks.
Alex Steen is a monster on the offensive glass. He has 13 and 9. The other way, McCarty goes up high, puts it down, and he turned his ankle. Yep. I think he landed on Steen and turned his right ankle, and hopefully he's okay. But he's in a lot of pain right now to our left in the painted area.
Yeah, wow.
Well, a 23-4 run, Adrian, over the last 6:01 of this game. Exactly what you want to see going into a big, big matchup with A&M on Friday in Tampa.
Yeah, and what this shows you is this team just has a lot of ability to make, we could score points in bunches. And so, again, great job by this team going in. It's been the younger guys. It's the Cam Miles, it's the Martin Somervilles, it's the A.J. Swintons. They come in and have done a phenomenal job defensively. Alex Steen. I mean, Alex Steen has been incredible tonight, especially in the second half getting to the glass.
7:33 left, and not looking good for McCarty.
No.
Needs to get helped off the floor with that right ankle being turned. Timeout on the floor. Knowles on top, 69-40. We are back after this timeout.
What's here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's here is a level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just non-stop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
Are you ready for the ultimate game day experience? Look no further than Sunstop Stores. Sunstop dishes out the perfect game day assist with the best fresh-made Southern food from our Eats Deli. While you're here, grab snacks, beer, or fuel to keep you going. It's a slam dunk every time at Sunstop. Join our rewards program to rack up points with every purchase and use the points to save money on fuel. Add our Sunny Saver payment card and save even more on every fuel purchase. Sunstop Convenience Stores. We're from here. Go Noles!
You are listening to Florida State Basketball on the Seminole Sports Network.
Presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
And for kids, for families, for where we live, Wolfson Children's Hospital is always here. Wolfson Children's, official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. Alex Steen coming on here in the second half. He is 1 rebound away from his first double-double in the Florida State uniform. 13 points, 9 rebounds, a new season high. 2 blocks tonight, by the way, by the Steener. That puts him at 201 blocks for his collegiate career. Congratulations to Alex Steen. And This is the brand of basketball we've been waiting to see. A 23-4 run by the Noles. Adrian?
Yeah, we come out and we just have, and I think in the second, it's just started on the defensive end of the floor. And here's the other thing. It's just also been our pace as well. You know, we've come out in the second half, we played with incredible pace. I mean, you look at it, we're shooting in the second half right now. We stepped in, we've been able to make shots, making threes. And so, great job by the Florida State basketball club. I mean, of just getting things going.
He averaged a double-double a year ago at Florida Southern. And just a double-double machine at D2, and he's continued that type of production here at FSU. Robert McCray, the fifth, back in the game over to Somerville. The up fake back to McCray. McCray will drive, and he travels.
Sorry.
Somerville wets a triple after the whistle. Can say hello, everybody watching on our booth cam broadcast. Let us know where you're watching from, what you're eating for Thanksgiving dinner. Adrian broke it down earlier. I'm going to go to Adrian's house on Sunday.
Come on, come
check
hang
it
out.
Got
another one.
Got another one. Pressure, knocked away by Masong on the floor. Jones and foul from behind.
Way to get on the floor.
Somerville fouled by Tom Mark. And Florida State ratcheting things up to another level. Speeding up Bakersfield. That press is cooking with Tico Peoples Gas right now. 26 turnovers, and we've got 12 steals in this game. Wow. 38 points off of turnovers. Somerville missed the free throw, no good. Martin has 14 points. That ties a season high here at Florida State. Couple of subs. George and Waller in. Hardy and Alexander out. 7:10 to play. 69-40. Noles on top. Outscoring Bakersfield 34-16 here in this second half. Second one. Oh, we missed them both. And the rebound to Mark.
Here we go. We got to stay
see
locked
that
in.
happen often for Martin. First misses of the season. Pressure. Smith back to Waller. That's a 10-second violation. How about that? Off a missed free throw, forcing a 10-second violation. Bakersfield can't get it across. Turnover number 28.
Gee, they had 28 turnovers.
Wow.
Did you just say that? Did I hear that right?
Let me correct myself. 27 turnovers and 16 made shots tonight for Bakersfield. Wow.
Oh, Lord.
That is defensive pressure. Miles driving, kicking Basong, drives with the left hand along the baseline. Back out Miles, good pass Jones. Corner three, too strong, no good. Out of bounds off of Mark. It'll stay with Florida State.
Great pass by Cam Miles.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, 27 turnovers, 38 points off those turnovers tonight by Luke Laux' Noles. Goodness. 5 to shoot, by the way. Miles will inbound, left of the hoop. Lob, Steen! Oh, but he's blocked at the rim by Chesapeake. Gets it back, puts it up, no good. Ball loose again, it's out of bounds, off of Bakersfield. We'll stay with the Noles and a new shot clock.
That was a great play that time that they call up for the Steener.
Who went up high, but old Ronald Chesapeake matched him. Baseline out of bounds again. Miles looking into McCray. Left corner. McCray looking for him. Guarded by Waller. Backing him in. Pass tapped. Saved by Mark. Steen diving on the floor.
Look at the hustle by Steener.
Ball loose along the baseline, but he's out of bounds. Steen's foot was on the baseline as he dove after it and touched it, so it's out of bounds. Back to the Roadrunners.
Great job that time by Alex Steen.
Without a doubt. 6:29 to go, 69-40. Jalen Crawford getting his dance moves on over there.
He
on
is.
the sideline, feeling it.
Learned everything from me.
Sure did. Chesapeake in the paint. Steen ties him up, and there's a whistle. Finally a jump ball, the whistle, the call, and he'll stay with Bakersfield.
My man, Chesapeake, I feel like he jumped. He literally jumped. And isn't it one of those moments where you're like, that was so bad of a travel? It didn't even I was stunned.
A little bit of a bunny hop in there, yeah. Wiggins back in, Joe and McGee back in for the Noles. Pass and tapped away along the baseline by McCray, out of bounds. Nearly got a steal. Now we'll go to the other side to throw it in for the Roadrunners. By the way, on that last putback try, Steen now a double-double. 13 and 10, the first of his Florida State career.
Go get it, Cam.
Miles nearly tapped it away on the deep ball in the backcourt. A try by Smith, and he loses the ball high in the air, but they'll call a reach-in on Wiggins in the painted area.
One thing about this team we got to get better at is, you know, when you see how another team's playing, learning how to adjust, or just, you know, with the scouting report, because let me tell you, I'm not going to get a foul when somebody driving me on a team that can't shoot the basketball, you know.
Yep.
Maybe I get one, but, man, they're getting, you know, there's been multiple fouls that have been called just because we're closing out so high on guys who are not going to shoot threes.
Yep. Smith misses the first one. 2 of 4 from the line tonight. Leading scorer for the Runners, having a tough night. 4 points, 1 of 9 from the floor. Second one. Got that one. He's got 5. 69-41 Florida State. 6:12 and counting left to play. Down the floor, McGee. Back out to Miles. And the Noles looking to pick it up offensively. Weave out front. McCray flips over now. McGee back to Miles. Miles off a screen. Miles going to work, driving with the right hand. Oh, up and under acrobatic move, but no good. Jessamy the rebound. Outlet down the Florida Waller, weaving his way through. Loses the dribble, gets it back, dribbles out left wing, and still has it on the bounce. He'll slow it down and set it up. Off a high ball screen. Wings it over to Smith. Smith flips it down low to Jessamy along the baseline. A jab step, driving in the paint. Pass down low. George lays it up and in with a left hand off the window.
It's one of those situations where you got to stay down.
69-43, 5:25 and counting left in our ball game. Next action will be down in Tampa on Water Street. McCray behind the back, all the way in. Acrobatic shot, no. Puts it back in with the right hand off the glass. And McCray's in double figures with 10.
Yeah.
71-43. George loses the dribble at midcourt. Got it back in the corner. Mark, 3-ball
there you
good.
go.
First 3 of the night made by the Roadrunners by Tom Mark. Another 1 of 7 from downtown. Back the other way. Miles along the baseline. Slings it over and out of Wiggins. A corner 3.
There it is.
Rolls around and goes all around the iron. Touches every square inch of that bad boy, and it's a 3-ball.
Great job. That was an incredible pass by Cam Miles.
Back the other way. Lob shot. Good. Smith looked like he was going to lob it to Jessamy, and then he thought about, nah, I said I'm going to shoot it. Put it in.
Let me tell you, man, it's been pretty impressive.
And McCray,
oh, my gosh.
With the rim ripper, went up high, and threw it down with a right-hand hammer. Oh, baby.
Mama, there go that man. Woo.
That time he watched it go through. McCray now with 12, 76-48. As we approach 4 minutes to go. Pass tapped away by McGee to Wiggins. 4-on-1. Lob.
Hey! Let's go! The young boy, Cam Miles.
And the two-hand cram, and look at his teammates around him. They love to see him throw it down.
Oh, it's incredible. You love it.
Timeout called by Mike Scott. And the Noles out in front. 3:59 to go. Florida State leading Cal State Bakersfield 78-48. We are back after this local timeout.
For decades, FSU basketball fans have counted on the Noles to work hard and carry on a proud tradition. Coach Luke Loucks, thank you for carrying that legacy forward. With 3 generations in the air conditioning business, Barano Heating and Air Conditioning has brought the same dedication to every home we service. Whether on the court or in your home, being part of a proud tradition means something. No matter the season, we'll always be there for you. Schedule your appointment at baranoac.com or call 850-580-4029. Florida license number CAC 1816186.
The year-end sales event is going on now at your local Ford dealer. Celebrate with great offers to ring in the season. Now's the time to take home the legendary Ford F-150, the truck at the top of everyone's list. Or Ford Expedition, an SUV with room for all your passengers and presents. And if you're ready for big holiday thrills, unwrap the Built Wild Bronco SUV. Celebrate the holidays in a new Ford. Hurry, the year-end sales event ends soon. See your local Ford dealer today.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
In Glory Days Grill, our host location of Inside Seminole Basketball with Luke Laux. We'll get those dates out. Next year, 2026. We'll have those released to you very, very soon. Let us pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Basketball from Legends Global. Jeff Colhane, Adrian Crawford, Chris Culp courtside, Peyton Russell back in the studio. 78-48, Florida State leading Cal State Bakersfield. Hey, comebacks begin here at Wolfson Children's Hospital, always here. Wolfson Children's, proud to be the official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. Stay with us, our Sunstop postgame show right around the corner. We'll talk with our player of the game, the head coach Luke Laux. And we head to Tampa, Water Street. Benchmark International Arena, Friday evening. Can't wait.
It's going to be a good one.
78-48, Waller with the left wing, crossing over. Chessamy along the baseline. Nice pass. George gets hammered by Basong. Nice set there drawn up by Mike Scott out of the timeout.
Mike Scott, I mean, again, I think, they've done some good, they've run some good stuff. I mean, Chessamy, I really like him.
He's going to be a pretty good player in that Big West Conference.
Yeah, he is.
You know, and this is a team that's gone through a tough 2 months here.
Yeah.
With everything going on all around their program, George makes the free throw. The head coach resigns September 24th, right before the start of official practice.
That's tough.
Ron Barnes resigns after allegations against former assistant Kevin Mays. Mike Scott's named interim head coach the next day. Second free throw good by George, and you know, they're trying to keep it together and have a successful season at the same time. It's tough. 78-50, 3:40 and counting left here on Tuesday night. Jones between the keys, handoff Somerville, rises for an NBA three, shorted it, no good, and the rebound to Tom Mark. Rice across the timeline, right to left wing George, down low Chessamy. Guarded by Wiggins, the up fake between the legs, step back jumper, short, no good, offensive rebound Mark. Back out to Waller, over to Price, right wing, a long three, air ball, no. Jones the rebound. And the threes just not falling tonight, a team that doesn't make many of them, they're 1 of 8. McCray attacking, McCray gets in the painted area, fouled on the way up by Price. And McCray will shoot 2. Yeah, Bakersfield 1 of 8 from 3. The Noles, as poor of a start, and we missed, I believe, our first 19. We are 7 of 15 here in the second half. So we've made 7 of our last 11 from downtown.
Yeah, and again, you're not going to keep this team not making shots, you know. And you just keep going, you know, and this is where you stick with your game plan, you stick with what you do.
Free throw good by McCray. He's now got 13 points. How about Cam Miles tonight with 7 assists? Huh? I'm going to add Robert McCray, the 5th, as well, down here at the bottom.
Yeah.
He's in double figures. We're supposed to fill out our Battle in the Bay all-tourney team and MVP.
Yeah.
Feeling Chauncey Wiggins tonight with 17 points, 6 rebounds, 3 threes as well. McCray got them both. Here's Alir Malouk in the game, so we get to see him out there here late getting some minutes. Do it for McCray as Miles, Basong, Swinton, Muhammad, and Malouk in the ballgame. That's a lot of length underneath with Malouk and Muhammad.
Yeah, and Thomas Basong with that 7.
Man, yeah.
Look at the defense.
Great defense on Waller by Basong. That's the younger Waller. Bentley Waller in the game now. Long three by Mark is off the heel, no good. Swinton skies for the rebound, bumped into. Foul, will walk the other way, and will shoot 2 free throws. So we got Chauncey Wiggins as our game MVP. What else we got in there? What do you
We
like?
got Chauncey Wiggins, game MVP. We got Martin Somerville and Alex Steen and Rob McCray.
Florida State.
Florida State guys. And then we got Ronald Jessamy over here from Bakersfield. I thought he came out early. It was got some foul trouble, but he's played really well.
He scored Bakersfield's first 8 points of the game. He's got a double-double, 14 and 10 for the junior out of Philadelphia. Free throw good by Swinton. And Jessamy, well-traveled young man, started his career at Mount St. Mary's, then at Tennessee State a year ago, and now at Bakersfield.
I think the thing that was, that I thought this team has done a great job of is that, CJ Hardy came in averaging almost 17 a game.
Yep.
But he was held today. Only got 2 shot attempts up.
Waller turns the corner, back out, Alexander, 3 ball, shorted it, no. Basong the rebound. Bakersfield 1 of 10 from 3 tonight.
I gave away a carry on that one.
Basong dribbling left wing with it, tapped away by Purnell, knocked away again, along the sideline, out of bounds. Alexander stepped on the sideline, stays with Florida State. Bentley Waller in there right now with his older brother, Kenar Waller, for Bakersfield. Alexander and Dylan Purnell, another teammate of Somerville's at Southern California Academy. Miles, the up pick, turns the corner. Oh my, look out. That was awkward landing.
Yeah.
He got fouled on the way up. Happy that he came down on 2 feet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that looked scary for a moment.
Yeah.
Miles on Purnell, that's his first. And so now Miles at the line to shoot 2. 4 points and a new season high 7 assists for the freshman. Makes the free throw. He's got 5, and he's really growing up before our eyes, Adrian, the last 10 days or so.
He has. And here's what it is. He has been a guy who's been locked in, been playing well, and I think the thing is, Cam has always been a kid that everybody talked about his talent, but he didn't really stay put in places, and so there were questions around that. But again, you can see, he is immensely talented.
Made them both 84-50. 2 minutes to play. A pass inside to a slipping Mark. Up fake by Kenar Waller and knocks it in. Pull-up jumper good by the older brother. Knocks it down. Waller, he now has, that's his first point for the game. Miles comes free, a long triple off to the right, no good. Muhammad pushes Waller out of the way like his little brother. And yeah, that was easy to spot. I see my 6-year-old do that to my 3-year-old all the time. Dad could see that all the way over here. He will walk the other way and shoot the 1-and-1.
Yeah, he did. Gave him a nice little face push.
A little love tap.
Yeah,
Get off me.
Sure.
Tell you, sometimes my 3-year-old does that to the 6-year-old. That's scary
Really?
stuff. Yeah. Been doing front flips off the couch the last 3 days. Waller, free throw, no good. Rebound by Swinton. And Swinton now with 4 points, 4 rebounds. He's making a lot of plays tonight.
Yeah.
Miles, the other way, right wing. Purnell comes out on him. 1:30 to go. Turns the corner between the legs.
Oh,
long step back, triple, buckets. And yeah, you can't do it, Cam. Right in front of the official. You just can't do it. It's a technical foul.
I know you just.
And he gave Purnell. There must have been a little bit of trash talking.
Yeah, it was. Because he was right there. He came up to him. He said something to him.
And Miles let him know about it after he lost him with a step back 3-ball. But Tony Padilla, who has officiated 4 Final Fours, was 2 feet away.
Yeah. And here's what happens. You can't do that. And but what I will tell you is this.
And he's fouled out with that one.
Yeah. When you make a move like that on somebody, I think.
Free reign.
Yeah, you say so, but you can't. But you're absolutely right. You can't. The referee's right there. You gotta wait till you get down this end and just say something crazy.
Yep. And Mark makes 1 of 2. How about your baby boy, Jalen Crawford, now in the ball game? Young man from McClay, with Miles fouling out. 9 points, a season high, 7 assists for Cam Miles. Final 120, 87-53. Florida State leading Cal State Bakersfield. Alexander, Maluk on him, Purnell, now back to Alexander, driving all the way in, off balance, and a whistle and a foul on Basong.
Yeah.
That's his second personal, and both teams now in the double bonus. Alexander will shoot 2. Well, look, you want to finish this game because margin of victory is a metric that the committee looks at.
Yeah.
Free throw, good by Alexander. And so you're seeing a lot of teams in non-conference play schedule opponents that they feel like they can do this to because it's going to give them a little bit of a leg up when it comes to their metrics. Alexander makes them both. And the Noles able to finish. They've done that with the way they played this second half, outscoring Bakersfield 52-31. Crawford swings it over to Muhammad. Muhammad a jab step in the painted area. The up fake. Goes! On his head top. He crams it on Tom Mark and throws it down. The other way, Alexander bumped into Swinton. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, that is a big man throwing it down right on top of the head of a smaller man.
My man, Shai Muhammad.
Oh. That is big boy basketball right there by Muhammad, who's played his best game in a Florida State uniform. Alexander makes a free throw. He's now 5 of 7 from the line, all of his points at the stripe. And Adrian Crawford loving it because he loves Shah Muhammad.
I do. I said, with the staff, that's my inside guy. I'm always trying to lobby for Shai to get some minutes. So.
Yep. Free throw good by Alexander. Crawford racing across the timeline near side. Reverses out, whips over to Muhammad. Hand off Crawford. Crawford.
Almost. Good job.
Didn't get it up high enough. Taken away by Mark. Now to James the other way. James, Alexander. Final 35 seconds. Between the legs. Dribbling. Waller throws it up near side to Mark. Mark attacking on Crawford all the way in. Purnell put back dunk on the layup, or the shot missed. Air ball by Mark. And the shot clock is off. Final 20 seconds of the game. Over to Swinton, and Luke Lauk says we're going to run it out. Swinton's got to be careful. He doesn't want to dribble it on the timeline or in the back court. Turn over and back, but he able to scoot up, hold on to it. Final 4 seconds of the game. That'll do it. And the Noles maybe didn't start the way the head coach would have liked, but man, they sure finished over the final 12 minutes or so. This Florida State basketball team in a rout beats up on Cal State Bakersfield. Let's fire up the war chant and plant the spear. Noles win. Noles win. The final. Florida State's now won 6 in a row at home dating back to last season. They win tonight by the final of 89-59.
Great job again. Second half, and that's what you want to do. I mean, you got to figure out any win is a good win. And so the team was able to come out here, able to play well in the second half. Then you love to see what they were able to do. And I mean, got top to bottom. I thought A.J. Swinton was incredible through that process. I thought he came in and really gave us some good business. I mean, I thought so many guys saw this tonight. Cam Miles, and the guy we're going to interview right now, Alex Steen,
phenomenal. And Alex Steen joins us here courtside. A double-double tonight, Steener. And you guys finished this game impressively in a big-time way. Just talk about, I guess, the message at halftime and how you guys were able to come out and really put this one away. What'd you like?
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, you know, we didn't shoot it too well the first half. Obviously, we didn't make a single three. But we were just saying, like, keep shooting, right? The only way to get out of the slump is to keep shooting. Don't hesitate, let it fly, and keep doing what we were doing. On defense, we were doing good. Like, we were getting stops, we were turning them over. It was just, he was really, coach was saying, like, keep being confident, keep taking that first open shot. And, you know, we kind of just kept playing together. I thought at certain points, like, we kind of were getting too down on ourselves, too. And we were kind of just, you know, picking each other up, like, hey, let's keep going. There's a lot of game left. So, and, you know, we came out and started making threes, so.
Yeah. Alex, again, I thought tonight you were phenomenal, especially getting to the offensive glass. And so when you look at your role on this basketball team, how do you approach every game? What are you looking to do every time you step on the floor?
Yeah, no, I mean, that's kind of like you were saying. I think my role is like I want to go in there and do the hard stuff, right? Like the dirty work, like diving on the floor, those old boards, like it's free money. Like coaches say, board man gets paid, like at the end of the day. So, you know, just being relentless and trying to just keep going and really just doing whatever we need. You know, like obviously I'm not dribbling the ball up the court. Like we got a great team around, and that was kind of the message, you know, at the beginning of the year. Coach was saying, like, if everyone's great in their roles, then we're going to be amazing. So that's kind of, you know, my thing is stick to the role, you know, keep going hard on the boards, keep running the floor, and just do what you can do.
Steiner, double-double tonight. You were a double-double machine, obviously, at Florida Southern. But also, congratulations, you had 2 blocks tonight, which means you've eclipsed the 200 career block mark.
Yes,
big fella. Look at the smile
yeah,
on there. He loves it.
Yes, sir, definitely. I know coming out last year transferring, I think I was 1 block away from setting the school record there. So left on kind of, you know, a little salty note, wanted to get it back. But, you know, like you're saying, you know, that's kind of part of the role too, just doing what I can do, beat it up, be that big man down low. So, you know, I'm embracing it for sure.
How much fun are you having right now?
Man, it's awesome. It's awesome. Hey, winning's awesome, but winning with this group's even better. So the energy, you know, we got it rolling, and we got a big one on Friday, and you know, we're going to be ready to go.
I was going to go there, I got to go, but Texas A&M on Friday in front of a ton of Knowles fans down in Tampa. What an opportunity, right?
100%. We can't wait. I know I'm excited. I know the guys are too, so it'll be fun.
Great job.
Yes, sir.
A lot of fun watching you play.
Yep.
That's Alex Steen. He might turn into our permanent post-game interview. That was a ball from the Panama City Beach native.
Steiner is let me tell you this. If Steiner was not hooping, he would be the greatest frat kid on the planet. Like, it's just, and you know what happens? Even when I watch him
I just want to hang around him.
Yeah, when you're in practice, I see it all the time. He practices so hard. He's got a toughness about him where things aren't going well. You don't see him get chippy in practice to get the guys going, but then he's like just his energy, like you said, he's just magnetic. And you look at me, you look right here.
Yep.
I mean, every kid, he's over here just taking pictures with all the fans, so you'd love to see it by Alex Steen.
A lot of fun. Stay with us. Our Sunstop postgame show's coming up next. Knowles in a second-half rout. Pull away from Bakersfield, 89-59. You're listening to the Seminoles.